Passing Energy with your host, Priest. With your host, Priest. When the smoke starts yapping, that's it. And that's it. Prepare to be enlightened and entertained. And that's it.
Hey guys, Priest here, and welcome to another episode of Passing Energy. And I have a special guest for me today. His name is Denereus.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
Good. Denereus is I don't misclassify you. Would you consider yourself just a TikToker, or you consider yourself a Bahamian TikToker?
I want to represent the Bahamas, so I'm gonna say Bahamian TikToker.
Okay. So I think he's a popular TikToker. He's a rising star in the rough there. He's getting up there. He's really doing way better than me on my page.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Now, we was just doing a couple seconds of talking. He didn't really know about Passing Energy, which is fine. It's a small podcast that's just coming up right now. And I'm glad he came on blind, just like Keanu. Have you heard of Keanu before?
Yeah, Keanu, that's my brethren. Keanu, that's my boy, man.
Yes, he came on Passing Energy with no knowledge of it as well. It's like walking the lines then. But I appreciate y'all, saying, let me hear you out. Let me hear you out. So that's really good. So tell the listeners, who is Denereus? What you call yourself on TikTok? You call yourself D?
Well, my username is DXN Live. I was going with Denny as my username, but because I feel like that was more friendly. I wanted to be more approachable. Like I didn't want to be like some type of, I don't know how to say, high status person with a name, something that people can't just think is a friendly name. But no one ever called me Denny. So I just changed mine to D a while back. I just started changing it to D. A lot of people call me D sometimes. So I just wanted to be kind of someone, who people can just chill and relax and be themselves on the page, Don't have to worry about looking their best or not being weird, because I'm a pretty weird person. So I like to show some
Yeah, what we're going to talk about later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So tell us about yourself. Like, who is Denereus or D?
I just someone who I love to make people laugh. I like to enjoy life, I feel like you can make the most of any situation you have, and that's what I do with TikTok. So I just try to, pursue. I want to be an actor too. So I try making little videos every now and then. And so I noticed I could actually do pretty well. And based on how good I do, people will let me know based on the likes and the comments. And so I just kind of pursued doing acting and making people laugh at the same time. So I say that's a win-win. I'm studying for a civil engineering degree right now.
Oh wow!
In college. And I want to make a difference on people's lives, if it's just for the day or for a week or however long it may be. But I want people to, they can go to my page and leave either feeling a little bit better or, having a little bit more happiness in their life, a little brighten their day.
All right. Like I told Keanu, this episode is sponsored by Disney. That's good, man. That's good. How I got wind, guys, of Denereus is I saw you a couple times on my For You page. Couple times, scrolling up and down, me being bored, swipe up. And I keep seeing these videos. I thought they were so, like you said, they're weird. And I was like, what am I watching? It was funny. And it's not the typical thing, especially seeing a fellow Bahamian. It's not the typical thing you see on, I guess, Bahamian TikTok. You see, and throw in a garbage. It's like, you want to think hard to get the jokes. Like, some people don't like to think. I really did like the humor. So I followed you like a couple months back. I say, Mark, I genuinely laugh at your videos. Some people...
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. And I don't kiss up. People listen to me, no, I don't kiss up. Just because you're on, if you was trash, they're going to be like, As soon as you come off this podcast, hey man, brother, you ain't really that funny.
Yeah, but I understand. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
So this is honesty. So yeah, because there's a lot of people who follow a particular formula and say, this is funny, so I'm going to follow this particular trend. But to see some videos, how you stitch it and do it have nothing to do with the person's talking about. It's just a different take. I'm like, what? And I was trying to explain to a few of my friends, because it's like, what are you talking about? And I was trying to explain one thing you did. I don't know if you recall, but you probably make a bunch of videos. It was something where it was a white girl, I think. And she was talking about how she don't like short guys. And then you stitch it with yourself as a little person walking away. I thought that was so... I was killing myself laughing. I said, what the hell?
I remember making that one. I was like, oh man. I like to do stupid type of stuff. Like stupid humor. I feel like it's just different than just the reliable everything that everyone does, like the regular Bahamian or in this you or something like that. I just want to do a different taste. Yes. It's not just relying on Bahamian stuff. I mean, I can relate to Bahamian stuff, but kind of portray. It doesn't have to just be a classic structured comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's what I like about you. I think it's so refreshing to see something different. You know what I mean? Especially on your For You page. I like that. But anyway, so how did you start your TikTok journey? Like the year and give us a walkthrough.
Well, my friends, okay, like going way back. So I think it was 2019, maybe 2019, 2020, but it was my birthday and my friends just got me this phone because I had an Alcatel. It was popped down, trash, terrible. But they got me this phone. They chipped together and blessed me with this phone. And blessed with good friends. And right after that, we going into quarantine. Bam, because my birthday is right before quarantine. And I was bored. I had people talking about TikTok. I said my friends told me, you can make good videos. Like he's like, I think you could do good with this. And so my friend Dwayne, he said you should make some. And so I went on, experimented. And I was like, at first I was discouraged. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little discouraged because I had some people coming in like, and this you making TikTok, like you make TikToks now, babe, come on my face. You know what I'm saying? But
what? Hold on. What? Like people in real life?
Pardon?
People in real life?
Not in real life, but like people who I thought were like my friends, acquaintances or whatever. I might say something and then they'd be like, "Man, shut up, you just make TikToks or something." Like they putting you down for what you're trying to pursue. And
well, that's another topic.
Yeah. Anyway, so, but I there was not much of them. A lot of people like my stuff, but some of them,
right?
But that some made me want to pursue it more. You know what I'm saying? Like that doubt made me want to prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I kind of took it a little bit more seriously. And I realized that I could actually use this as a platform to elevate, to pursue my acting goals as well. So I just started to make skits. And after a while, I stopped trying to care too much about followers and clout and whatever. Because I feel like the content I do, you ain't gonna get the most likes and stuff. Because a lot of people like to follow trends. So, and I don't really I try to avoid trends like that. No, not to post too much trends. So you can't do that. You can't focus on, because if you give way to allow that negativity to stay inside your brain,
right,
you only gonna get discouraged and not want to do it at all. Because when I'm in the States right now, and I think TikTok may be based on region sometimes a little bit, so it doesn't promote my stuff as much when I came over here. And I tell you, that was a wake up call. I was like discouraged. It's like I starting all over again,
Right.
And at one point I was like, why should I do this if no one gonna see it?
Right.
But I say, you know what? I starting to become too involved with likes and comments and all this, and I'm starting to lose track. And for a while I tried to do more trends and stuff. I admit, I started to do more trend stuff, and then I said, this ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I go on back. And sure enough, stuff been starting to pick back up a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? You got to focus on what you're doing for you. That way, the likes and comments are real and true followers. You know what I'm saying? They genuinely like your content.
I agree. Hey, remember, it's a good advice that a YouTuber, the goal he wants to have is there's two types of support. The people who support you and the people who support what you're doing at that moment. Mm-hmm. And the people who support what you're doing, they only come for that one thing. If you try and do anything different, they're like, next. The people support you regardless of what it is. Like, I just want to see you. I don't hear what you have to say. Even people listen to my anime and gaming. Some people not into anime and gaming, but they say, you know, I don't hear what Priest got to say. You know, those are the type of followers you want. And it's going to take some time. The people who follow me, maybe 15% of them actually cares what I'm saying. The rest of them only wants me to do a particular thing. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to cry about it. There's millions and billions of people around the world. Eventually, it's going to reach to the right people. And that's what you got to focus on. And I agree with you on that. Focus on being authentic.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
so
sir.
You started in 2019.
I think it's 2020.
2019?
20. I think it's 2020. Yeah, 2020. Because I think I just started 2020 March. Yeah, that was my birthday.
Okay. Oh, my first. Well, me and you are the same birthday.
All right then.
Yeah,
what day
March.
What day is yours?
The 19th.
It's the 12th, man. You close?
Wow.
Week of
funny is my nephew is on the 10th. Like March. Well, Pisces. Is it Pisces? It's Pisces, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I really don't follow all those stuff. So you said March. Well, actually, that's the same around the time I start my podcast. Well, I started in January. I started TikTok. My sister was the one who was trying to convince me to do TikTok to promote my podcast.
That's something, man. Different people trying to convince us to start because they see what we don't.
Yeah. So how do you avoid drama? Like, how do you avoid crazy people? We got a lot of that.
I try to stay friends with. Well, I don't want to say friends with everyone, but I try to stay in my little bubble, my little zone. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, I go on TikTok and I saw some drama going on with so-and-so do this with so-and-so in the video, and that person ain't liked by everyone else. And I was just like, what is going on? I just exit out the app because I feel like
just read that.
Pardon?
Just read that.
I'm not even. I think that was a while back. That was a little while back.
Don't tell me this with homegirl.
I ain't calling no name. See, that's how I stay.
You know she was on my podcast. No. She was on my podcast.
Oh yeah. But I saw
me
that.
and I talk with this.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, the same for me. You know what I'm saying? And then even in like group chats or whatever, I may be out of two. I don't really talk like that. I just because in the end of the day, people are always gonna. I feel like people are always gonna have something to say, and if you don't surround yourself with people who understand that you have something you want to accomplish with your goals, and they have something they want to accomplish with theirs, and y'all could both work and still be good and accomplish stuff together, then you're just gonna be too busy fighting off drama, and while other people pass you. Right.
And one thing I tell, because all y'all know each other, because every guest who I talk, we always end up mentioning this girl. I know she'd be like, we're probably gonna talk for this one story. I say, the guests keep using you as an example.
That's the only one. That's the only one I kind of have a sense of, because I don't really follow all that. If I see something, I just keep going. Like I usually just post on TikTok and dip.
Now, are you the type person? Because I know you don't speak. You don't speak. It's interesting hearing your voice now. I'll say, oh, that's how you sound.
Yeah. I never used to speak at all in my videos, and people would be like, "How does he sound? Like, what does he sound?" And I used to use that like kind of like my little thing, like they'll never know how.
Running joke.
Yeah, and then like one time I would go live on something, and people would come and be like, "Oh, that's how he sound." And then, but like after a while, I posted like 1 or 2 videos of me saying 1 or 2 things, but I don't post that much. Me talking, just never. I'm better more with my facial expressions. And if the audio is already made, I don't gotta say nothing. I have the work already done for me.
Yeah, but I'm glad you go with the facial expression. I said, oh, okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So what, did you practice or that just naturally how you fix your face?
You say if I practice being ugly, that's just natural.
Oh, man,
I always used to be very expressive with my face from as a kid. Like I remember my Grammy telling me before, she say, you better stop doing that before your face stay like that. I used to be right there with making up my face and like making silly. My mommy told me one time I used to be making silly faces at people behind us in church when she had me on her shoulder. I used to just be making faces at them. But I always used to like making faces, and I guess I'm pretty expressive with it. Saves a lot of time with words.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yes, that's true. The joke we love saying in the Black community, we could communicate with just our facial expression.
Yeah.
You know exactly what we think when we look at each other like, oh,
like, you see what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to say much. That's it. Like they say, we confuse the white people when we do stuff like that. All right, cool. These ideas, we gotta touch on it a little bit, but these like weird ideas you come up with, even down to your profile picture. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these people with these profile pictures, I'd be like, babe, I know y'all look like demonic people to me, but I'd be like, I had to put, my name is Priest, so I had to put the cross and everything on some of these people, because when some of these people comment on my stuff and I see their profile picture and it'd be like these big eyeballs and these lips, I'm like, what kind of mess is this? So what's the thought process behind your videos? But first, why did you choose that profile picture?
I used to have a regular profile picture, but like one of me posing and all that type of stuff. But I feel like that wasn't really giving the vibe of what type of content I have. And a lot of my friends could attest to me sending a bunch of stupid faces. I just a silly person, so like I send a bunch of stupid faces, filters on Snapchat, just spamming everyone with stupid pictures, and they could embarrass me so bad for my birthday and you know them birthday posts. But I just like looking at stuff that's funny looking, and I thought that was funny looking, so I just put that there, and I feel like that corresponded well with the type of content I post, which is
like, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of giving me with the character white people just use back in the day, blackface. Like how they were picture themselves, like walking black people.
You see my hair, the hair sticking off to the side.
That's what I'm trying to say. It just looks like something that someone would make to make fun of black people. But
oh, I thought that was so funny. But I was just looking at myself. I be laughing at the smallest things. I feel like you gotta find.
How did you even come with the picture? Like, what did you do? Did you edit it like that, or
no? That's a filter on Snapchat. I was going through Snapchat.
The filter.
I saw that one. I was like, this is it. That's golden right here. I said it's gold. Take all type of pictures. Take some videos of me screaming with the filter on. See, I just be laughing at stupid stuff.
So okay, now the thoughts behind the videos. Like, how did you come up with this nonsense now? Because this you just make up the bed. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this.
Sometimes it's just about how I perceive an audio. That it could be something simple, but I perceive it in a different context. So I work with that. And then or sometimes it might be me being inspired by seeing someone else doing a video. And I see the way to do it and I say, hold on, I think I could redo it in this way. I think I can make it my own by making it like this. And that's what most of TikTok is. A lot of TikTok is making it your own thing. Well, people like different creators, content creators. Like I really didn't want to do dancing. Because I feel like that was, well, first of all, I can't dance that good consistently. I need a lot of practice and all that type of stuff. But I feel like that was the trend back then. and I don't. And I feel like it's starting to slowly dwindle down. I'm not sure. I might be just freaking out. But
not a lot of people doing dance. I remember a couple when I first started TikTok, Bahamians or whoever was do this dance, do this. I don't dance.
Yeah.
I don't dance. I'm sorry. I'm too grown and too old and too much bills to be on this tap dance for y'all.
See,
I'm not doing that.
If I was to do dances, I think I may have done like 1 or 2 dances, but when I do it, I do it like in a stupid way, like kind of like not mocking it, but like showing people taking it too seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have fun with it. You don't have to be like face straight, face back, backwards, back up. You know, arch your back this way. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have fun with it. People just I feel like people need to have more fun with life. You know what I'm saying? And
I agree. Yeah. I agree. They should. Now you say you mentioned you went live a couple times. Do you do that frequently or not really?
Not really. I may have started doing it like last week because I was really bored last week, but I really don't go live that much. I might consider going more in the future, but yeah. And that's if I'm really really bored and no one answering my FaceTime calls or nothing, and I just got nothing to do, then I probably will go live. But I try not. That's not for me. I don't know what to say.
I haven't reached that level of going live yet. That's my little thing. I had to her like, I cannot do random crazy people come in my live talking reckless in the mouth because some people already come in my comments being silly.
I think you could turn off the comments. I'm not sure. There might be a way. I'm not sure.
What's the point of going live if you can turn off the comments? Like, who are you talking to?
That's
the whole point of live to interact with your followers or not even followers, random. It's a hit and miss for me. It's hit and miss. I ain't with no nonsense. People be asking so much dumb deep questions. I remember I was on in Bunny. Well, I was in her live. She's not a Bahamian TikToker. She's popular, especially in the anime community, gaming, cosplay community. And I was on her live, just trying to see what she's talking about and everything, because she was on my podcast too. I remember someone said to her, they asked her a wild question. I'm like, damn, y'all serious? Like, what kind of decor do y'all have? That's what I'm afraid of. I said, I don't go in there live. And people ask me some crazy. Some people raise that. I said, are you single? Who are you dating? I'm like, get off my child. Get off my child. Like, some people ask me even to, they ask you personal questions and some of them DM me with personal questions. I'm like, the more the numbers go up, the more I'm going to attract crazy people and people who don't know what boundaries is. I don't know. You want any crazy people?
I would say this. My followers have been very supportive. I've been fortunate with very supportive followers, and I've been expecting like some hate every now and then. Right. But I've gotten very few hateful comments. Like only like maybe this past month, I get like 1 or 2 hateful comments, and even then they wasn't really that hateful. It's just like teasing, but right. I really, or people just clowning. They like, this babe so stupid or something, like they laughing, but it's like I don't really find that. I find that them like having a good time. But I've been fortunate enough to have some really supportive followers, and so I haven't really had to deal with that type of stuff yet. I feel like I feel like I created a base of people who come there to not expect anything but stupidness. So if you see it, you know what to expect. You shouldn't expect something like you know what you come there for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. And your algorithm probably going towards people who just want to get off or who just want to laugh. They ain't interested in no drama. They just want to have fun and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. So yeah, unfortunately, my thing is like a mix.
Yeah,
because I'm like, damn, y'all really wild with these questions.
I had some out of pocket questions before. I had some interesting questions. Definitely. Okay. Sometimes people like question, like they be like asking, you in a relationship with this or something, or how old are you? And I mean, it's not out of pocket, but it's like more personal stuff. And I mean, I wouldn't really care about releasing it. I feel like certain things I feel should belong to me, and and just enjoy the content. Or if you don't like it, then you could you know, you don't have to like it, but you know, but I feel like that belongs to me.
Yeah, I never understand why people go their way to, if you don't like something, you just scroll past. Like, what's the point of having to voice your opinion on something you don't find funny or you don't find entertaining? If it's boring, then you keep moving. What's the point? Well, this is boring. I'm like, okay, and
yeah, I never understood that either. I always was.
And when I did something with someone, a commenter came on my TikTok and was like, when people keep trying want me to do a certain thing, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I will move on to different stuff because it's not my page is all about. I made a joke about what some of the commenters keep asking me for these stuff. And one person messaged say, well, there goes your viewers. I'm like, and so I played the Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana when she said goodbye. That's like I said, okay, well, goodbye and have a nice day. Like okay.
Life goes on.
What it is. Life goes on. Not everything's for someone, you know? You got to move on. And some of them with no profile pictures too, you're really bold.
Yeah, they be the bots. The bots be out of control. I don't know if they're bots, but them people with no profile pictures, they be feeling real bold when no one can see how they look.
No, you can tell the difference between a bot and a real person. The way how they comment, that's a real person. And they find more confidence because no one can see how they look. You could tear down someone's looks and appearance, but this time they be sat behind the keyboard, be the ugliest person in the world, and you would talk about looks, like, but you know, people be projected. They see something in you and they want to tear it down. Now, you say you went to school for engineering, right?
Yes,
Is this something you really want to do, or is something you just say, I just want a fall-proof plan if my little content don't go where I want to go?
Well, since a kid, I've like designing things. So I was originally thinking about being an architecture, but then I realized a civil engineer could work with building stuff too, like actually understanding the concept of how it's formed and made. So I figured I might as well do that because I'll be working with engineers at the same time as figuring out how things are made and making sure they're made properly. So, but but acting would be my dream job. So trying to do both and hopefully both work out.
Which part of the state you in?
I'm in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds cold.
It's very cold right now. I am freezing right now. It's very cold.
Just the name alone just sounds cold.
Gotta wear all my clothes to class in the morning.
Oh wow. Jeez. Wow. You that's a far. You really in the north, like deep in the States.
I'm more in the southern part of it, but it's still cold on here. It's like this weather really fluctuates a lot. So people would be like, they say just wait a couple minutes and the weather will change. But I just be freezing. Yeah.
So how's college life over in Arkansas?
It's like the college I'm going to, it's a very kind of personal. It's not too big, but not too small. So you get to have better interaction with teachers and stuff, which I like that part. But I ain't a lot of nice people around here. Yeah, college hard though. I ain't like college hard. I didn't expect it to be easy, but definitely is a humbling experience.
Right. Now, are you going to be the Bahamian who got this degree and come back home and not utilize it?
Nah, I can try to use what I learn. I ain't going through all this pain for nothing.
Exactly.
I can make sure I learn something.
Unfortunately, boy, I hope your acting career comes up or whatever happens, because you know the way of these social media is now becoming a casting where you can become famous or whatever, get a TV show and whatnot just off of creating content online. Don't you look like King Bash and all the rest of them?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about right just now.
Yeah, they became movies and whatnot, so that's good. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I love my country, but this country can't afford nothing. It can't afford no degree, no bachelor's degree. You go to school, let's come back from and give you the bare minimum. Even when it comes to minimum wage, and certain states in America, the minimum wage is literally the high price of what Bahamian who in suit and tie getting, and that's sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
Cause it's crazy, man. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Now you doing schooling and you're creating videos. Now, how do you juggle doing that without your parents saying, "Nah, brother, what you doing? Cause we paying all this money."
Well, I don't know if they can find it after this, but they actually don't know I make TikTok videos.
Oh.
They actually don't know because I wasn't really keeping it a secret, but I just wasn't telling them about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really expecting it to take off like this. And
So you have no siblings who know about this?
No, I have siblings. I have two. They know. My brothers know about this, but they say this ain't my business to tell them. You know, my brothers say it ain't my business. But like someone almost blew my cover too, and the mall son recognized me before my mommy was there. And I was like, shh. I was like, silent. I was like, shush. I was like, quiet.
Right.
I wanted to, before I tell them anything, I wanted to reach 20K followers so they could see that I'm actually making some type of progress with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not, because my daddy is someone who like to see results. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I wanted to go with him and be like, you see, what I was talking about me becoming a content creator isn't so far-fetched. You see, I was able to do this on my own.
Right.
You know, and show that maybe me becoming an actor or pursuing my dream of doing that wouldn't seem so far-fetched either. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, it's hard for Bahamian parents to see beyond what they know. And you know, it's gonna be a journey. It ain't gonna be easy. They be like,
yeah, it's definitely been a journey.
They're not gonna be like, what TikTok? What you talking about? Then
you going to school? You going to school to learn? What do you mean TikTok?
You know, it's gonna be a hard time for them to see it. Fortunately, my dad, even though I'm too grown for this, you way younger than me. But my parents, I'm on my own, living my own life. But I'm just trying to say is that even when I told my dad, just for conversation wise, not for approval, I say, oh yeah, I do podcasting and yada. My dad was like, yeah, Priest, go for it. That's definitely you. Everyone I know say, yeah, Priest, that's for you.
Well, I just want to make clear, like my parents, it's like they want me to achieve my dreams, right? But it's like they also see the realness of the toughness of the industry to make it in the industry, like acting and career like that. So they want me to get a substantial, like a safe. They want me to be safe with it. So I understand why they may not want to send me to school for theater or something like that. They would say, you gotta save your money and go get it. You go, and once you get your money, you can go do what you want to do.
Yeah, because the typical Bahamian, and there's no shade to no one, but most Bahamian, especially the older generation, they only see what they know. And for that, say that you just come and say, oh, I want to be an actor, I want to be a content creator. Like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? You better go to school and get a quote unquote earnest job that they feel that's a dream, you know. But not to say that they wouldn't support you regardless. But I'm just trying to say that that'd be their first pick.
It's hard to see.
It's hard.
You know.
They only know what they know.
Why.
Especially on this island. It's a small island. This island doesn't really promote creativity like that. We getting there, but we're not there. You know.
Yeah, I do see us getting into like a lot more people being more creative. A lot more people exploring. Well, definitely trying to get more on that creative side.
Yeah.
Like I see more like what I say, more commercials and little skits, videos and stuff like that.
Popping up. Funny. I'm sorry. I mean to be. I'm not sorry. I'm not to be mean, but probably y'all needed some acting class. Like y'all do dry, man. Just dry.
I think that's also another thing I wanted to like not the content creators, but like the commercials in general, like with the Bahamas commercials. I was like, I feel like we could do better than this. I feel like we could do better than this.
And I think the biggest issue, especially with Bahamian creators, that's why I appreciate people like you, even though you don't talk, but your facial expression alone is coming out the norm of what a Bahamian male will fix his face. They be like,
Yeah.
yeah, babe, yeah, you see, and you know,
Yeah.
true and right, true and though, you know, baby, what the what? You just a dime in a dozen, man. What unique about you? Because the dude in school could do the same thing. The boy in high school doing the same talk. What could you do different? That's why a lot of them don't make it outside because they're too busy trying to look cool. Like
Too
when you
trapped in
able,
the cloud chasing.
yes, when you able, and that, eventually I think if you was probably doing more of the typical Bahamian acting, your number's probably gonna be bigger than what it was now. But stick to what you know. There's no creativity. Bahamians are too afraid to look uncool. They want to look cool, but want to be
That's
fun
it.
at the same
That's
time.
exactly. Yeah, I agree with that.
You gotta
I
take
agree with
yourself out there. And that's why I appreciate what you do is that you take yourself out there. Because a lot of those dudes on TikTok, no offense to them and no comparison on chill, and be like, oh, he comparing. No, this ain't no comparison. I just want to point out the fact that take yourself out your comfort zone and act. If you want to be in a role, engulf yourself in that
yeah.
role. In that role, you know what I mean? They too scared of, man. They see me like this, they may think I soft, and they see me like this, they might think I's a clown, and they see themselves, they think I's a nerd. Who cares? Who cares? That's why you see international people like in Europe, the black content creators in America, they do not care about looking a certain way. They want to play a role, they're gonna play the role, and that's the hardest thing. A lot of our Bahamian, especially the guys, the most. The girls are already comfortable who they are. It's the men who are afraid to put themselves out there because they don't look a certain way. And that is just crazy. That's why I'm trying to say, bro. Trust me, you rare. I don't know if more out there. I don't know. You can let me know if there's more like you out there when it comes to putting yourself out there. You can let me know. But
I appreciate.
I haven't seen
I know Keanu. I recognize his content as being not close to mine, but like he was close to not being afraid to put himself in situations that are more silly than what normal Bahamian creators would do.
I still think you still push the boundaries even over him, in my opinion. And I just know because now Keanu, you listening? I being honest. I still like your content now. Don't take the wrong way, but the numbers are higher because you still cater to the Bahamian ideology of what they consider funny or what they consider acceptable. It's really hard.
I see what you're saying.
Yes, it's hard. I still think because your facial expression, bro, you really go deep in your facial expression and how you do stuff. When you sad, you look sad, you do your lips, you do your eyebrows up. You know, you fix your face. Other guys would not do that because they're looking at me. I might look stupid doing this. That's the point.
Yeah, I used to look at these theater kids. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to look at them and be like, they weird, you know. And now I find myself trying to get involved in their world with trying to, you know, practice how I respond to certain situations, how I would react if I was this character. You know, I'm trying to learn from them and the same people I used to clown. Because I feel like it's a mindset. When you grow out of that mindset, you see that it's more to it than just I guess that moment is more to just that moment and how you look. I feel like a lot of people ain't grow out of that mindset, but I was fortunate enough to grow out of the mindset and see, okay, if I want to act, I have to be able to portray what I'm really trying to act out. I can't show my whole body all the time, so I got to use what I have. You know what I'm saying? My face is a big part of it, and the way I react as a character, I feel like that would be, you know, that's essential in understanding when you're trying to portray someone.
Exactly. And that's our biggest hurdle. We gotta get out there. If we really wanna be taken serious, we have to take ourselves out the comfort zone. And even people, I think Shea Butter does it good. You know Shea Butter.
Oh yeah, she's I like her stuff too. She has good facial experience.
Exactly. She take herself out there. I really like Shea Butter's content, what I've seen thus far. And she takes herself out there too. She doesn't care about looking cool or trying to be sexy or trying to do sexy trend, even though she does Christian TikTok. She's not trying to be a Bahamian model. She's not trying to, she say, hey, I'm trying to portray a role. She wants to do theater as well, actually.
I spoke with her. We spoke a couple times. I called her and we was talking about like acting and how we actually want to pursue it, and like we genuinely have a love for it, and it's not just like a
Hobby.
hobby. I mean, it is kind of a hobby right now, but like we genuinely want to pursue this dream that we have, and we've both been trying to. I hope she's successful in pursuing it, because she really loves it.
But she have a huge following, I must say. She got really,
Yeah, she popped off really fast.
yes. She does. She have a good match. She have a good match where it comes to she does the Christian TikTok and she use worldly trends and mash it together. So you get the people who just here for entertainment, and you get the Christian people who looking for that type of entertainment. So she have a huge following with that. So how long it took you to develop a quote unquote following or fan base or whatever you want to name it?
I know. I just remember one time I finally reached 100, and I gone at my brother. I say, "Bye, look, I reached 100 followers." He's like, "But people still out here with 1,000 followers. Come back when you get that." I reached 1,000. I reached 1,000 followers. He say that's nothing. But people out here with 5,000 followers. And two. I say, "Bye." I going back. Come on. I say, "Bye, look." And he's like, yeah. He's teasing me. He's saying, yeah. Come back. He said, "Come on when you get 10,000." And I noticed it was like one of my videos started popping off. I had to forget about this video. I didn't post different videos. I forget about this one. Well, I see it come back one time, and my TikTok popping off. I say, "What's going on here?" I say, "Let me check this out," and I see it's blowing up. And people was in the comments asking how come it's so little comments and so much likes. I didn't even know what happened. But it just started, I guess the algorithm must see smile, God smile on me or something. Something happened.
It takes that one person to like it and
to
share it,
yeah.
and it push the algorithm. It really does. When I used to just post random stuff, me just talking about stuff, I'll get like 90 likes, 100 likes, and whatever. I saw post on it again, 10 likes. 3 likes, 4 likes.
You gotta be consistent.
1,000 views and 3 likes. I say, damn, y'all ain't easy.
You get discouraged.
Well, like we said earlier, I just wrap my brain around, just focus on those 3-4 people. Keep pushing your video, keep pushing until it hit the right. Some people's success, that you don't want to measure other people's time. Like if you look at you or Keanu or Shea Butter or whatever, they started in a year or whatever. Deja, even though she have a huge following, she told me her backstory. She started a long time ago, and she just popped off last year, or 2020. Sorry, she popped off. So, but she was doing this a long time, but no one was checking for her. So but y'all did it one year, and y'all started getting 10,000 followers. So each people, your time is your time. I don't watch Denereus. Sorry,
That's fine.
I don't watch your success because that's for you. I don't want Keanu's success, that's for him. I don't want Shea Butter's success, that's for her, or Bunny, or whoever it may be. Success coming. It might come next year, it might come 2023. Who knows? But I'm going to enjoy the ride and keep improving myself until I'm ready for that success. So that's where you got to keep that mindset about focus on those 4 people. You water like a seed. You keep watering them. Those 4 people share with their friend, and their friends share with their friend, and that's how it blow up.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy what you do, because it ain't always gonna be a lot of support when you're doing it.
Yep. Yeah, but y'all definitely show me that. I say, you thought you was something there.
you gotta make sure to do it and love it, or else you ain't gonna want to do it when everyone else don't love it.
Right. Now I keep mentioning gaming and anime. Are you into this type of stuff?
I've been trying to get into anime. I've been trying to ask people to put me onto some shows to get me into it. I liked 7 Deadly Sins. That was pretty good.
That means you just have Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, I use 1, 2, 3 movies.
Right.
1, 2, 3, but like, I heard Hunter x Hunter is a good one. I haven't started any of them. I've only watched Dragon Ball Z before. And that's it. So you gotta put me on to some stuff, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. Or you can start listening to the other part of my podcast.
That's true.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, man. I really surprised. I thought beyond you seeing anime and cosplayers being rivaling the quote unquote popular people. It's like, damn, when I was in high school and whatever, this thing was considered nerding or nerdy.
Hmm.
That's the whole point of the name of my podcast, Nerding Priest or Nerding Wednesdays, because these stuff was considered nerd, but now on TikTok, it's actually cool to be a nerd. I'm like,
I
wow.
think I think a lot of it is trend. Like this is considered cool now. Like
Yeah, it
and
is.
and because that might be considered cool, other people get onto it, and so
Yeah,
more people trying to make it to hype it up makes it more acceptable. And that's also a tricky thing because you got to be careful with everyone hyping up. But I was just saying that's why I try. You got to do what you got to do for yourself because if you always doing a trend,
yeah,
I choose to like kind of make it for myself. I didn't like it. I started liking it before everyone else. I wanted to see, you know, I wanted to get into a different genre than just what I normally watch it.
right.
But a lot of people have been like using it like for likes and stuff nowadays.
Yeah, they are. They are. Some people are authentic. They probably don't even really watch the shows they're talking about. So that's interesting. That is interesting. All right. Now I see you mentioned to me that you're supposed to go to the gym, right? Boy, right? Cutting your gym
Yeah,
time right now.
yeah. Been trying
I
to work.
told you. See,
I trying to work on that. I trying to work on that too, man.
let me tell you something. If you would listen to my podcast or the intro, you would have had an intro when it says when this smoke start yapping. That's it. I locked y'all down. Y'all can't stop talking. So how do you keep up? Cause brother, I ain't gonna lie.
Pardon?
Quarantine weight. No, I say how you keep up with the gym life and everything. Cause quarantine weight hit me hard. And when Facebook reminded me how I used to look, I said, damn.
Well,
I need to get back working out.
I didn't start working until I come back. Kind of came over for college,
Oh,
and when I did that, like my roommate, he's a pretty buff dude, but pretty in shape, and so I asked him about it, and he's been helping me get into eating more because I have the calf now available. Because I used to be scrawny, so I've been trying to put on more weight, trying to stay consistent. And when you have someone who keeping you accountable, it's easier.
yeah, that's true.
It's easier. I must say that. Because if he wasn't going to the gym every day, but yeah, I know when I was going. I know when I was going to the gym.
Yeah, I did have a friend he wants to be a trainer, but we was doing free workout. He helped me get my body in right and everything. But until he say, so priest man, you can help me out. I can start charge you now. I said, wait, hold on, wait now, hold on. Look like I gotta
Charge.
use what you taught me and keep going. I said, charge. I said, hell no. I felt bad saying that, but I said, damn, I feel like paying you for this. That's me being cheap. But so I fell off on that. Staying focused, trying to juggle different thousand jobs. I have a whole roster. Trying to be consistent with TikTok, trying to be on schedule with the podcast, and then having time to work out. I'm like, boy, I don't know. Yeah,
You got to prioritize a lot.
I know that's well, in our community, we have a hard time staying focused.
I would say it's really a mind. It's a mind thing. I've been trying to change the way I think and the way my thought process is. You got to stay disciplined. I feel like once you could discipline one part of your life, you could discipline another part, and from there you could go step by step.
So do you take protein shake or just do everything all natural?
I took a little bit of creatine, a little bit. I used to mix it with my oats, but I'm not really a fan of that. I don't really. Yeah, I don't. That was like once or twice. I don't do it that much. If I do it.
So you just naturally just go up
See, my mommy grows up. She grows up saying, "Oh, don't take this. Don't put that in your body. Don't put that above you." So, so I a little more. I can take a little more for me to want to put certain things in my body.
Even if it's all natural.
even if it's all natural. and she be trying to put me on all natural stuff too, but now she done create a monster. Because now I read that thing, and I don't know if you want to put that in your body, mommy.
Wow.
But I just like to, I say, because I feel like I've heard of stories where people stop using the products and then they lose the progress they've made. And I guess
your body becomes very dependent on it.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to do it. Like, I didn't want to risk that either, because I'm working hard for this progress I'm making now, and I don't risk nothing of losing it. And I think if you come off of it the right way, then you wouldn't lose it. But I mean, I just figure I might as well just stay safe and do what I do, what's working right now.
Right. So you have a roommate?
Yes, sir.
How does having a roommate? Because I can't live with no one. Sorry.
Well, I used to live in Arkansas before I gone back home. Like, I started off in the Bahamas, coming out for a bit. Then I gone back home. Then I come back here for college. So I met him.
Wait, you mean live there as in what? As in regularly living there?
Like my dad did he was also doing a program at the school I'm at now. He was doing a course, yeah. And so while he was there, the family lived here. And during that time I met my roommate. And I remember we was having fun when we was younger. He was like the new kid in town. So we get close, I guess. Took him under my wing, make a little mini me. But we was in the same classes, and then I left. And when his mom works at the school that I'm going to, and she's working with admissions people. So when she heard my name, she was like, "Wait, is this the same Denereus?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she told me her name. She's like, "This is so and so's mom." I was like, "Oh!" and then it turns out his roommate had left that same semester I was coming in.
Wow, living there on a reason.
So it was just like perfect timing, because now I have someone I know, kinda, from long ago. Turns out we both crackheads too, so we be doing some foolishness in this room. All type of garbage. Never know what to expect.
Right.
It's fun when people match your energy.
Exactly. That's true. That is true. It's hard to find loyal people out there and people you can match with. And my advice, I said to Keanu and everyone else, I say, y'all gotta be careful who y'all call friends. Y'all people do the bare minimum. Y'all giving them the friend title.
Yeah, I have a lot of acquaintances. I don't know. I just told someone today I've been really picky. I've started to get really picky with who I consider a friend.
Yes, you will too. I told different of my guests, I said, just because we have a good time, don't be friends. That don't mean we best friends or whatever it may be, or you my brother, or you my sister. Like, no, we had a nice time and we went home. We have to stop being so loose with this friend where that's how we getting problems, because you expect a certain expectation from people who didn't prove to you that they could handle that responsibility. That is something we have to work on. We have to work on that.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful with that.
So yeah. Anyway, coming down to the wire, future goals. You said acting.
Future goals. I want to become a civil engineer. I want to travel the world.
Okay.
I want to travel the world. I think that'd be awesome. I want a wife and kids.
Okay.
I want to be. I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. I want to be comfortable. Not necessarily. I wouldn't mind being rich. Everyone, I guess, no one would mind being rich.
Yeah.
But I want to be well off, so where I could say, y'all ready for a family vacation? You know what I'm saying? And I want to reach a level with what I'm doing now, to where a lot of people can. I want to remain humble too. Like, a lot of people have been saying, I look like I getting too full of myself, or whatever. But I really be trying to. I try to remain humble, because
wow.
I try to. I like taking pictures a lot, so that might be my fault, because I post a lot of pictures. But like, I want to be approachable. Like if I was to like when I was back home, I started getting popular this past summer. Like 3 people recognized me in one day, and I was surprised. I didn't know I was that level, and I liked like going up to them and it's like, yeah, that's me. What's
Me,
your
guys, me. That's me.
what's yeah, that's me. I was like, what's your account? What's your account? Let me follow you back. You know what I'm saying? Let's both support each other. Like now that I know you, we gotta support each other. You know what I'm saying? Now that I've seen you,
Right.
and I want to stay like that. I don't want to be like I've seen people before. I walk up to someone from TikTok. I say, hey, what's up? And they look at me like hey, it's Kung Bubby. I was like, oh, I'm my bot. I was like, my bot. I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't
See,
want to
that
be like
thing, the thing I said I did a New Year's podcast where I thank my listeners, but you guys really shocked. I ain't gonna lie, Daenerys. So, but they calling you from Game of Thrones.
that. Oh, yeah, a lot of people go with Game of Thrones. I
Sorry,
introduced myself.
Daenerys. Daenerys.
Daenerys. Mm-hmm.
Denereus. Geez, they call you Daenerys from.
I've heard it all.
But anyway, I said in my thank you, I was really surprised. I haven't dropped the podcast in a little while. And to see when I did that thank you video and to see people stream that, not on YouTube. Lord, I trying to get the YouTube followers up. Follow me on YouTube, guys. It is free. But to see people just, when I look at that, I place it, and one day it was like, okay, three people listened to it. And then I said, oh, wow, I guess everyone on their own run. And I came back the second day, and then boom, a bunch of people started listening to it. I was like, y'all be really waiting on what I have to say for truth. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And I said in my video, I said that y'all use this as a staple. When I do get up there, I remember where I started. I did not start off a whole shebang. It's a slow grow. But still, when I do get up there, I say I want y'all to keep me grounded, not think that I'm above anyone. I think I'm better than anyone. No, I'm not better than anyone because I'm nothing without y'all. And for that person to look at you, whoever that person was, to look at you like who you is, trust me, you ain't gonna last long. You're not gonna last long. Because the same person you ignore is gonna be the same type person you be like, hey, you wanna make a video? You what's going on?
Yeah, that's I had that happen already. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You ain't lie about that.
You know, when some of people I reach out and they didn't try to pay me no mind. Like they was like, oh, to come on my podcast. It's like it was a couple females before I start showing my face or whatever. And I said, hey, do you want to come? Because they're talking about social issues in the Bahamas, talking about the issues we face in our country. I said, man, you need to come on my podcast. We need to talk about it in a deep dive. She did a smile, the facial expression emoji with the kind of the watermark where you're like, you know what I mean? You have sort of facial expression talking about?
Like it's a little sweating coming down.
Yes. She didn't say okay or that'll be cool or like how you messaged me, you followed me back saying man, I'll be dope and whatever. She just did the emoji and kept it moving. And I'm like, damn. I said, damn. I said, you know what? I said, and I bet you every dollar in my pocket, ain't much dollars in here. You'll be the same set that message me and say, can you come on your podcast? No. I said I might bring you on my podcast for true though. I might bring you on my podcast. You know why? I bring you on my podcast. I want to show you how it is to be humble, how it is to be welcoming. Who you show on your TikTok is a false persona. You're not really welcoming. You're not. You don't really care about the people in your comment section. They just other people who making you more popular. You know, and it just showed me that. And I'm like, damn. And I say, you know, it is what it is. I said, they gonna diss you once and then the CM set gonna like you. The old saying goes, the CM set who will see you going up the ladder. I can't remember. I might jack the whole saying. I don't know. You might be too young to even know what it's saying. But it'll be the same set you can see coming down. And you had to hide your face. And be, oh, I'm coming on your podcast. I'm coming on your podcast. And after that interaction, I was dead on saying, I don't even want to reach out to no other TikTokers no more. I don't want to reach out to no TikTokers no more. I was like, y'all stuck up, y'all snoopy, and y'all think y'all better than everyone because y'all followers. I bet when you come off that screen, your background look like so and so. But you know who changed my thought process? It was Deja.
Deja?
Yes. Deja. When I look at Deja, the same, I told Deja before, I said, me have the same situation where people assume that we have an attitude because how we look. Like my favorite especially the eyebrows. People always think I annoyed. And this time I think about the most dumbest garbage in my head. I have nothing to do with them. So, and I automatically assumed that she was that type of person. And she was following then the person who threw me away. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And then, then Dave's one who introduced me to Shea Butter, and then that's how the line of people I went to and say you become more confident. They say, let me try this again. Then I reach out to Keanu. Keanu said, yeah, man, let's do this. I was like, okay, Keanu. Keanu never watched Pastor Energy once in his life, but he said, let's do this. That's when I said, that I wanted to personally message you. I said, I didn't really feel like the luxury of people ignoring you is that at least they're behind the scene. So if Keanu then ignore me, no one would know. But you didn't have no Instagram connected to your TikTok, so I couldn't message you on there.
Is it not there? I thought it was there.
No, it said this person has not posted yet.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, it's not connected properly there. So I couldn't message you on Instagram. I said, damn. I said, this dude was funny. I said, man, let me see what this dude all about. I said, hi, but he don't follow me, so we can't message each other. I said, oh, jeez. I said, please, I got to put myself out there. I said, all right, then. Man, you need to come on the podcast. And when you said that, I said, oh, there's fate in humanity.
Yeah, man, that's I like what you're doing. Because I actually have a lot of stuff I've been working on behind the scenes too. And it's good to see Bahamians going after their goals, you know what I'm saying? Not just being comfortable, but getting out of that zone and going after it because they know they can't get it unless they go after it.
Yes.
And I really appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate you choosing me. I just be chilling.
Yes, man. Trust me, it's the pleasure's all mine because we need to promote more of our people. We have to support ourselves. We have to, and we all we have. We have. You know what I mean? We from a small island. We got to represent this island to the fullest and bring the Bahamas in to be a force to reckon with. To even to inspire younger kids coming up to be like, you know what? There's hope for us. There could be analysis. Who knows? Man, D. What I can call you? What's your nickname? I call you.
D is fine.
D. Okay, D. I feel like you gonna ride on a dragon right now. I don't know. Who knows? You might be the next Sidney Poitier. Who knows? My
mommy, she just sent me a picture of when he died. She's saying, because she know I used to watch his stuff, and she didn't know I used to watch his stuff, but I used to watch his stuff, and I used to. Whenever we go across the bridge, I say he can't just be the only one to be able to make it. Yes. One else got to be able to make it. And she said, go after it. Baby, you can make it, you know what I'm saying? Encourage me a little bit, But like I said, I used to look at him and I say, he can't be the only one to make it to that level from the Bahamas.
And you see, he broke barriers, even Black Americans couldn't do it. Black Americans couldn't even do it. And that's crazy. The first Black person, not male or female, the Black human to win an Oscar. And his lineage from the Bahamas. That is just crazy. And that's the level that I want to be. I want my fellow Bahamians to be. Right now there's a movement where we want to monetize Bahamians on YouTube. And someone I interviewed on my podcast. Jeez, I know a lot of them probably upset if I release your podcast before this, but I also will keep different people in my archive. They be like, you invite us on and you don't release nothing. But yeah, he started this whole federation, esports federation, and he has connections in, I guess, in America or whatever, that finally got YouTube to recognize, okay, so what YouTube is saying that if you get enough people to what you call it again, to a lot, you get enough people to vouch for the Bahamas, say, okay, there's content here, then YouTube will actually make it available to be monetized in our region. And that's crazy. So I shared on my TikTok. So, and I said, this is so dope that he's saying this. You know, trying to guess. I'm trying my best to get that message across to everyone, Bahamian content creators, not just be a content creator, any Bahamian who wants to see our country recognized on the main stage. Let's do that. You know, and I was happy that he started this movement, and I'm glad to be a part of it when it comes to sharing it and bringing awareness to it. Because, you know, we have to. This country is blessed, This country is blessed, but we're sitting on our talent. We're sitting on our potential. And, you know, we got to do better.
Yeah, so
that is definitely what it is with that. Now, my final question to you is, because I told you, I tell everyone 30 minutes and then we end up going an hour and a half and all kind of stuff. Right. So just a recap. You want to be an actor, you're pursuing in your future, you like to do content creating full time. You're in school to be in engineering and you want to travel the world. Sounds like a plan. Sounds
like the dream.
Yeah. And it can become a reality if you actually believe in it. And don't allow other people to tell you it ain't gonna happen. You know, yes, we love the quickest before anyone give you advice, they love to tell you down. You love to, nah, it can never happen. Yeah, it could happen. I could do all things. I gotta say through Christ that strengthened me. You know, but yeah. You get there, man. You get that. If you keep up what you're doing, you're gonna get there. I think you're funny. Don't let no one change you. You know, just keep doing what you do and remember your roots. That's my little sign off on that part.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Right. So, guys, I would like to thank D. I'm not gonna jack up his name for coming on Passing Energy. Appreciate you for giving me a chance and sitting down in your gym time. But I appreciate you sacrificing that gym time to hear me out. I really do appreciate it, man. And thanks again. And probably, who knows, come on again and we probably could co-host or whatever on different stuff. If you down with that, we can do that.
Yeah, man, just whenever I get some free time, that sounds like a plan.
Right. So yeah, so guys, y'all can find D. I guess you can let everyone know your social links where they can find you.
Y'all, I guess on TikTok, DXN.live. And Instagram is just my, you don't even really gotta find me on Instagram. Just mainly TikTok is what I'm trying to focus on right now. DXN.live. Appreciate that, man.
Right. No YouTube, no nothing like that. You just stick.
No, not yet. TikTok. One day though. Maybe one day I come back online on the podcast to announce it.
Right. Well, you need to help spread the awareness of what's his name again? The monetizing the Bahamas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can repost it on your page. Repost it on your page. You say what?
Yeah, man.
Why does it sound like this ain't true?
Yeah, man.
No, I don't like that. Your tone change.
No, I ain't there yet. That's why I gotta get everything set. I don't like to say stuff before I get everything set up. So when I get everything set up, then we gotta talk about that.
Okay, well, all right. Well, you heard him. Now, guys, remember his social link will be in the description along with mine's. It's there, guys. Remember, if you're listening on the podcast streaming services, rate the podcast. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, let us know what you think about today's episode. Let me know what you think about D. Don't be shy. Be respectful, but don't be shy. And yes, until next time, guys, peace.